Hydrate.
This is just a threat.
I hydrated. Anyways, we have ads starting in about 21 seconds, so I'll start setting up the game real fast. But I figured, you know, hey, I kind of wanted to play games a little bit. Okay, this is funny. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold the fuck on here. It's okay, you're fine. I want to see what happens here. Okay, let's see. How long do we have? We have about 2 minutes. All right, let me okay, let's see. We gotta change. I gotta see this. But yeah, no, I'm just having a panic attack. Also, unfortunately, the head pats don't work. Not today. Mostly because Warudo has decided that it wants to run at 5 frames per second and also crash my entire system. So I have stopped using it for the time being until I can resolve what's going on with it. You know, just your standard typical panic attack at the middle of the night. Because who doesn't like having a panic attack at, you know, 11:30 at night, right? It's okay. All right, we're going to be watching this anyways, so I probably shouldn't do that. But let's see, where are we? 22 seconds until ads end. All right, we'll get started. Unless we got missions. Well, my original plan, I'll be honest with y'all, was I was gonna play Death Stranding 2. . right? I was gonna play Death Stranding too. But then I was like, I know a lot of people want to watch me play. Well, not a lot, but I know at least a decent amount of people do want to be prepared for that. And I probably should do it on a day where like I can just do it earlier in the day. So, you know, yeah. Huh. Interesting. All right, I think we should be done. All right. There we go. Let's go to hard. But okay, so have you ever played Metal Gear Solid 3 though, Mad Bull?
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's gonna be a true first time playthrough. Nice. Very nice. I enjoy the Metal Gear games. I just enjoy, you know, games that involve Kojima and the team he puts together. Like, all of them. Like, honestly, they wouldn't be... The Kojima games wouldn't be as good if they weren't for the people that work on them, you know? And not just Kojima. Honestly, sometimes certain games are meant for playing on your own, and some games are meant for playing, you know, with others. Only reason I chose this was because I was trying to figure out a game I could play that didn't require me to, that gave direction without being too big. The thing about Metal Gear games, and most of Kojima's games, is like, while sometimes they can have some pretty insane mechanics, they're usually very directional, with, I'd say, the only game not really being that, that I've played so far being Metal Gear Solid 5, which kind of is a little bit more open-ended. Even Death Stranding 1 was more like you get to point A to point B, right? Like there's some exploration, but like it's mostly get point A to point B. And that's what I kind of like about the games, is like, yeah, there's a lot of depth. It's more of a game where it's like the mechanics are relatively straightforward, you know? Like, cause if let's say I go play like No Man's Sky, right? Well, it's like there I have to make a decision. I have to be like, okay, what do I want to work on? What do I want to do? What's the next step? What process do I need to do? What item do I need before I get the item that I really want to get? What items do I need before that? How do I get to this place? How do I get to that place? It's like there's all these decision making, right? And in this, it's like the gameplay loop's pretty solid, but it's a story. It's relatively straightforward. Plenty to do, but also you can kind of sit back and just rest a little bit. I want a little bit of direction with a little bit of thought. RE4 is a great choice. It's just I also know that some of my friends don't like scary games. Otherwise, I would probably play Resident Evil 4. I'd totally play. Actually, I should play RE4 on stream again. The real question is, do I play the remake or the original? I do like the remake. I thought they did a great job with it. But I would like to also point out RE4 was my first horror game. It was my first horror game, and I played like I think I got to like, what was it, the minecart section in the original game, in the original GameCube one, by the way. I got to the minecart section using a Game Shark. So I got all the way through that to that part. And I was like, I don't need a Game Shark for this. I want to beat this legit. So I turned it off, turned it back on, reset my game, restarted from scratch, and I beat the fuck out of Resident Evil 4 without cheating. Okay, but like, when you're like 11, it kind of is.
Mailing's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again.
Chainsaw guy? The chainsaw guy? When you're like 11 or 12? Was really scary. Also, I wasn't really used to any sort of horror, so yes, I'm going to say it was my first horror game. Is it the scariest horror game? No. But it was my first.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent
I have questions, but I don't want any of them answered.
That explains why this
I would rather not know. I heard horror. Sorry, real space. Yeah, I was talking about how Resident Evil 4 was like my first like experience into the smallest amount of horror. Like, it's not really a horror game. It's kind of more of like, it's the concepts of horror put into an action game. Let's be real. It's an action game, but like, it's got concepts of horror. And I've never...
If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations.
It's action survival with...
It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not
using the backdrop of horror.
Don't you forget.
Because think about it, you got your cult, you got your like, you got your you know, parasite that takes over your brain, and the concepts of unimaginable horrors of being controlled by a random small French-like guy, and you have a giant fish that eats you, and you have a chainsaw guy that chases you with a chainsaw. There's tentacles. It's elements of horror. If you don't think that's, just because you don't think it's scary doesn't mean it's not horror.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant.
Yeah, that's the worst part. That's the scariest part.
The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body.
Someone should really actually clip me saying that so that we can send that to Aki. the first time I said it, not the third.
Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read
Like, so let me put this in order, right? My first foray into like action heavy games was actually this game. That's the reason why I could turn my brain off with it. Metal Gear Solid 2 was essentially the first like this was like my first M-rated title. My second one was Resident Evil 4. I would like to point out that I had not watched even an R-rated movie by the time I played Resident Evil 4. So, like, I had played, let's see, what games had I played? I played Metal Gear Solid 2, Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts games. Let's see, what else would I have played around that time? I think I maybe... You have to understand, like, how much of a scaredy cat I was when I was a kid. Like I didn't like doing the water temple in Legend of Zelda. I thought the spider thing was too scary. Like, hell, actually, even the Heartless were actually kind of scary to me in Kingdom Hearts. Like, because I honestly thought that they were going to crawl out of my TV and then drag me into whatever version of Kingdom Hearts hell there is. Like, let's be real. I was a little scaredy cat kid. And now I'm just like, oh, it's the chainsaw guy. Hey, Fox. Because the chainsaws still freak Foxfire out a little bit. And then I'm like, ah, it's the chainsaw guy. Let me just shoot the chainsaw guy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And sometimes I'm into that shit. But not Salvador. What? Oh, you're gonna judge me. You're gonna judge me. When Dr. Salvador made you feel some kind of way. Don't even. Don't even.
Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
I can deal with some psychological horror, but there was one movie, I don't remember what it was, but it was like, there was like a little girl and she was like gaslighting a whole family, and I just could not deal with that because I'm like, that is way too close to home.
These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men.
I will admit, I enjoy the Dr. Salvador fight.
Ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans,
I don't believe
the
you.
ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance
I
is
would
major
argue that
international I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways.
The only horror game that I have not been able to get over, that I've not been able to get past. Let me see how long I've played this. Let me see how many times I've tried this. So, Alien Isolation, I have attempted 3 times. And I have a total playtime of 44 minutes.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
I have not been able to play through Alien Isolation. That is probably the one horror game that I cannot do yet. But I'd be willing to do it if I met like a sub goal at some point. I should set up a sub goal to make me play Alien Isolation,
The ship is run by
because I will play it.
I'd say about 18 people.
Does technically Prey count as a psychological horror?
AKS 74U.
Because I kind of feel like that one does.
Russians?
And the ending of that one really fucked with my brain.
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Like, that was a really weird game. And it like kind of gave me some vibes. I was like,
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
I don't like that. I don't like the implications of that. Outlast 1?
There's now.
I think I had those on like PlayStation 3 or 4.
Kasatka?
Yeah, I know, right? But that's because it wasn't a Bethesda
Killer
game.
whale.
It was technically someone else's
Get a fix on
that they just
Judging
published.
by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil.
Bethesda games are best when they don't make them.
All we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we
Okay,
can
almost fell out of my chair
blow
again.
The whole thing wide open.
I'm gonna grab some water here while we're waiting for this.
All right. I'll do my
Yeah,
best.
see, like Obsidian made that great,
Shadow
right?
Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no mailing this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, I need to get back to my game so I can actually control shit. Hold on. Okay, first off, let's move this away so I don't accidentally murder hobo myself. Okay. One of these days I'll get a non-broken chair. Hi, Asby. How you doing? I couldn't sleep. You got a world record on you took one on a set of rally? Nice. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, congrats. I'm so proud of you. Good job, Asby. Let's freaking go. Everyone cheer on Asby. Also, if you guys don't follow Asby already, go follow Asby. But, who knows? Who cares? It'll be fun. I couldn't sleep, and then I had a panic attack, and then I wanted to do Death Stranding, but I was like, no, I should actually announce I'm going to do Death Stranding. So, I decided to play some Metal Gear on stream, because screw it. I need something to calm down with, and nothing better than a game. I need a, what's the word? I need to calm down a little bit. And what's better than a game that I've been playing since forever? Like 15 years? Probably closer to 20. But yeah, Asby, good job. I'm really proud. Yeah. Yeah, do it. Send it to me. I'd love to see it. Yeah, I get it. Yep, agreed. Do we do it? Do we get caught? Do we cause the alarm? Do you guys know? You guys know about it, right? All right, what is it? It's, yeah. So if you do this. Oh, what is it? There's like a way to do this. But if you do this way. Oh.
Snake, go to the... According to it...
Okay.
Snake, don't let the...
Okay.
As soon as you're...
Okay, okay.
Push the action...
Okay.
Changed.
Maybe I guess I can't do it while I'm in the
Clear.
Come on. Yeah.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Search team to deck A, port side.
What do you think you're doing, Snake? You don't have enough to keep you busy? Try to remember the mission if you can.
I got an achievement for that. I thought I already got one.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Freeze.
And now you can start the install of MGS3. That's fair. All right, we're gonna go do weird stuff. Because I want to go do weird stuff now. Wait, no. Ah, okay.
Freeze.
And done? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Maybe not on stream, but I will check it out. We're not doing this no kill, by the way. Yeah. I mean, I can do it. I've done it before. Okay. All right. We've taken care of all of that. Oh, I did want to grab that though. You don't want to be out in this too long though, because Snake will start to sneeze. Oh wait. All right. Oh, you want to know why I am the way I am about iRacing? It's in this game. It's in this room, actually. We're going to take down all the people here just to look at it. Or we might do it later when we have to come back through and everyone's gone. See? I like the fact that also there's like the fact that there's this sleepy guy down here. That's funny. All right, get up here. Well, I don't think it's just Kojima. It's just his team. There's a good face on the mini map. That's a good guy. Yeah. You know what? We're just gonna go up this way. I forget how to make him stop sneezing. Yeah, I know.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Search team to deck C. Secure the stairs.
Just hopefully I don't sneeze while I'm in this locker. That would be awful. Damn, okay, good. Come on.
Attack team, withdraw and regroup.
I forgot that the camera did that on this difficulty. That was my fault. I was like, surely I don't need to use a chaff grenade. I should have used a chaff grenade. I timed that wrong. Yeah. Damn it. Now my gun. There we go. Yeah, I love that they can see shadows and stuff. It's one of my favorite features too. Like I also, like I mentioned, I'm playing this until I can feel tired. So I might not be up too late doing this. But plus we're on hard mode, so
Russian choppers.
the revolvering.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal.
Okay. Oh. Fine, let me get around. Yeah, I just wanted to get up to get some water. Well, get some ice from my water. There we go.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all
No, I just exist in my living room, which is next to my kitchen.
planted. And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry. This is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit.
Yeah, to a degree.
Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Hi! Hi! Oh my gosh! Hello! Oh crap, I just accidentally skipped that cutscene. I thought I was pausing it. Oh no. But thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Thank you all. Anyways, hi, my name's Lithium Fox. I'm normally a full body VR sim racing VTuber, but I'm playing this because I was having a panic attack and I wanted to play something before I went to bed. And also in like less than like actually basically 8 hours, we're starting a charity stream. Like there's going to be it's going to be for Mind, a UK charity. So if anyone wants to give me a follow and be there for that later on in about 8 hours, I'd appreciate that because we're doing a 23-hour race for charity. Yay. Yeah, no, I'm feeling quite a bit better. I listen, I'm going to be up for at least another 2 hours. I can usually live off of 5. I also don't know when I'm racing, so I'll be able to take a nap. I'll be taking a nap. It's just a stream. It's going to be 23 hours. It's going to be like 8 of us. So I'll be fine. I don't have to race the entire time. I just have to race for part of it. It's actually really cool. We're racing a Honda TCR car that we all painted together.
Why are we still here?
Yeah, go kiss that cat boy.
Just to suffer.
Go get that cat boy kisses. But anyways, for the rest of you, if you want to stick around, currently playing this on hard mode. It's been a while since I've actually played this, so I might not be great at it.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield.
But yeah, we just started. So yeah, I hope you guys had a good I hope you had a good time with Emerus. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this out so she doesn't blind me. Oh.
Nothing else matters to me.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, you're over there.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Okay. See if she runs back this way. I hope that didn't get near me. Okay, it didn't. I don't know. That's a great question. Come on.
Take this.
Ow. Nope, 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 nope. Tactical cartwheel, engage.
Take this.
Come on. What? Oh, you just shot? Okay. Can you, nope, 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 nope. No! Oh, it's been so while. It's been a while since I played this.
Snake.
This is actually one that I haven't really beaten on the higher difficulties. I have beaten Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4 on higher difficulties, but not 2.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents.
Bam, bam, bam.
Unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Ah! Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Come on. Come on.
Take this!
Come on.
Take this! Take this!
Come on. Come on. All right. Damn. There we go. Couldn't land a single headshot until I guess the last. Ragus, thank you for the raid as well. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Ragus, sorry, my bad. I mispronounced. Ragus, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Another raid. Oh my gosh, I appreciate y'all. My name's Lithium Fox, full body sim racing VR VTuber, currently playing Metal Gear Solid because I had a panic attack and I needed something to calm down before bed. Hi Kinch! Yeah, I'm trying to do this so that maybe I can try and fall asleep before we're doing the 23-hour for mental health hosted by Jimmy Broadbent. In like 7 hours and 45 minutes.
The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
So I'm gonna try and do this for like a couple hours and then move on so that I can try and get some sleep, and then I'll be up in the morning so that I can try and start stream again. We'll be doing that for 23 hours straight.
Yeah, the Gru Colonel. He's the
Maybe
one
24.
Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed.
But yeah,
It's gonna be a
hello
simple thought.
Kinch.
You could say that.
Thank you for bringing folks in. I appreciate the raid. You're all great.
Marine Cipher T?
Now normally if you look at some of my other stuff on my channel, I do like this full body VR sim racing stuff. So I think that's cool. But
Snake.
yeah, I'm playing this on hard mode, doing a second playthrough on the save.
The new Metal Gear.
I'm trying to like increase it every time I beat it so that I can get to the next difficulty.
An anonymous
So that I can eventually beat it at a higher difficulty.
I have a younger
Also, I'm planning on doing a Death Stranding 2 playthrough, first time playthrough. It's one of the first time, it'll be the first time I've ever played a Kojima game blind on my channel. It'll be crazy. Like, I'm going in fully blind, but I need another cable before I can start playing, unfortunately. So, because I need an adapter for the controller.
There's really no one out there who knows.
I have actually the adapter. I need a male to male plug so that I can output the sound to it, to the stream. And then also I kind of want to do it when I've actually told everyone I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Watch your back.
Yeah, I think it'll be great.
Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Okay. Let's grab dog tag. Now we gotta go do some silly stuff and hopefully do it quickly. Yeah, go get some Eep. Go do that. Yeah, if you need to sleep, go get the Eep. But I appreciate the raid. I appreciate you popping in. It's always good to see people come in, and you know, I like to always see a raid. All right, we got to climb this thing now. Yeah, shout out to Wet Cardboard Box and thermal goggles and really long ladders in these games, because there's always really long ladders in this game for some reason. Oh, that guy's down already to 2 Zs. Jeez. We should probably... get in here. All right. Ah, okay, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you, Rai. Please go get some sleep. Okay, this is gonna suck. Fudge. Hmm. Ah, the sneezing. All right. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Please don't. Please don't sneeze. Okay. I think we're good for now. Also, it looks like we will have some ads here shortly. Hey, Kawhi. Jeez, that ice melted quick. There we go. Yeah, go do the gaming. Yeah, go do your gaming. No. It's always good to see folks. I appreciate anyone popping in. Oop. Wait, we just need to go this way. What am I doing? Come on. Come this way.
There's somebody there.
Okay, I'm gonna go show you the thing that made me as weirdly obsessive about really stupid stuff. It's this ice cube thing. And as you watch them, they'll get smaller and smaller until they disappear because they're basically quote unquote melting. And they didn't need to do this. This wasn't necessary. But they did it. Because I don't know why. And I think that's crazy. And they just get smaller. Yeah. And it's just a nice little touch. And then you have all these broken wine glasses. And then I think we gotta go this way, right? Is it this way or is it the other way? No, we can go this way. We have to go this way.
Raven?
And then you just find out it's just... And it just launches little things like that. Don't care. Don't care. We're going.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
I should have picked up the USP suppressor. That's the one thing I regret not doing.
snake.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry you're annoyed by that.
I see it. Some kind of device
That
on both
sounds
sides of the
awkward
hull.
and
Infrared
awful.
Sensors?
Right, and they're linked to
Let me guess. Semtex.
exactly plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors,
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
that sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see
Ow.
the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives?
Blinking green lights.
That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Hi, Viking. Oh, wait, I have that. Okay. I did pick up the suppressor. Oh, and then I have that. Okay. Okay. See, I was thinking ahead. You can also do this too, which is kind of nice. It's just like, oh, you have flour. Ain't that handy?
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Yeah. There we go. I forgot that I had that on. I forgot that this had a light. Okay. But
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
There we go. Wow.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
See, I will be honest, I just thought he was some badass. I didn't know who he was when I first played this, because I never played the first game. I don't think I played the first game until
It's taking longer than I expected.
after I played through 3.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely not the beach guys.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and
Head
take
pats.
pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise,
Oh,
he'll
you
stop
need to get
okay?
Baja up at some
How
point.
much time do I have?
I looked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Okay. I am starting to finally get
Every
EP.
industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and
Those
our Ray
bastards.
that accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal
I
Gears
just
obsolete.
heard that and I'm like, wait, what?
Metal Gear Force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Though I think
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
I want to go up this time. Hold on.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarines.
Definitely wanted to go down to that.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter.
It's kind of horrifying to just see like 30-something soldiers up there.
Experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little. on. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex, next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you would have rumors that he was forced to
forget about it.
influence in the political. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this possibility, a specific interest within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission, and we'll bear that in mind. Proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology
I always forget that this is much shorter.
There are also forces of... You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Uh-huh.
Metal Gear.
I also forget when you do a replay through of this, you
back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to defend us.
I always forget that they're in their underwear.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left. Intruder in the back. Intruder to the right. Should that act... happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and
Good.
cannot give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. To move on, the brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear.
Damn. All right, this is gonna be rough. All right.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
I can do this. It's fine. It's fine.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to defend that possibility. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade of weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Right. Front. Getting back to the topic at hand. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situations has been discussed time and again.
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype.
Okay.
Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
Okay.
But Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure. And the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a...
I think I just did that with 1 second left. Yeah. So less than 2 seconds left.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... This is great! The Marines lettering shows up really well. And the next one is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. What's next? We only need one good shot of the lettering. Okay, what am I seeing now? We already have a good photo from the right.
Okay. Wait, I got one from the front. What are you talking about? Oh, I took it with the digital camera.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons.
That's why.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first image is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
Identify yourself.
Shalashaska, also called Revolver
Meowzamat.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
We're getting intense in here.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Yeah, intense.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
See,
Yes, returned.
I would love to see them remake this game, but I want it exact.
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
Like, I want it shot for shot exact. Because there's just something about the camera work in this one that's just peak.
Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Yeah.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade.
Because, like, you can feel the emotion. You can feel the emotion even from the soldiers that don't have moving eyeballs. Like, you can feel it. Like, that one that he was walking by, he was just, like, staring, and it's just like, you can feel the... What is he doing?
Your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
And you gotta include the awful motion blur. Because that's what makes this game, in my opinion. It's like this very disorienting, almost dreamlike thing. Like, you have to include that.
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Nah. Yeah, but I don't want what Kojima was trying to simulate. I want what Kojima ended up doing. Cause see, otherwise you wouldn't get scenes like this. Cause this, I feel, is creepier because of the motion blur. It's been a while, bro. Oh god, I can't do his voice anymore.
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
I feel sad that we didn't get to hear Liquid again.
Brother!
We didn't get to hear Liquid again in Metal Gear Solid 4 because Ocelot's voice actor in the Japanese version of the game died, unfortunately. May he rest in peace. And so they just had Ocelot, or they had Liquid play Ocelot in the Japanese version, and then Ocelot just played him in the English version. Yeah. They just didn't bring him back. Which I think have impacted the story too. Ow. Well, I'm gonna probably be done after this cutscene.
You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Yeah.
Otacon, we have a problem.
Yes, it drinks water and then basically uses it as like a form of like a freaking like it's like a power washer laser. It's basically a giant CNC machine. Yeah, it's a water cutter, yeah. It's one of the best mechs, I think, in all of fiction, in my opinion. It's just really cool looking.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
1v1 it. 1v1. Wait.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on.
Guys, by the time at the end of this game, I'm going to be 1v12ing them. What do you mean 1v1? It's going to be 1v12, and there's going to be 12 of them. I mean, I will basically have like an exhaustless, 12 people. Kohai, it's going to be 12 autonomous Metal Gears. If I was on the harder difficulties, I think it gets up to 20. I think by default, it's like 6. You Kench, no, why would you do that?
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
Yeah, I know.
But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad of Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the
Kohai?
toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released.
That is technically a spoiler.
The system will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
They do actually kind of answer that.
Infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Nanomachine, son.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Main mission objectives.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
There is actually one scene I am going to go ahead and save at and end this, but not yet.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
Yeah.
I'm trained to fight.
We're gonna be ending soon, everybody.
No place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
There's just one
Jack,
scene I want to
you're
get
stuck
to.
with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The
I can't believe we're talking to generative AI.
140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Oh.
Raiden, the enemy...
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Who's that? Oh! Enemy in the sight. Requesting backup units.
I never remember how to do that one.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
All right. On that note, we're going to save here.
What's up, Jack?
And I'm going to end it. And I'm going to go to bed.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again.
Tuck
I'm
you
sorry,
in?
but I still don't have a
Okay.
clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
There we go. We are done. Thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the raids as well. You guys were all great. Everybody that came in, I appreciate you greatly. I'm gonna try and get to bed now. You know what? We will raid this person. I hope you guys have, again, a wonderful evening. Feel free to join in for the raid, at least do a little bit of a Fox raid and give some love out there. You don't have to stay up all night, obviously. We'll be back in about 6 to 8 hours with the stream. Okay, I will see you guys then. Be safe, be kind. You're all lovely, and good night. Bye.